It's so
always
funny
mean that
because
they're looking for someone.
you said that you wished we went back to the old times when there wasn't phones and social media.
Yeah.
You want to keep your edge. You want to be
Well,
able
I'm
to
not-
keep your edge when it comes to dating dynamics. You want to tell men, stop approaching women, but I'm going to keep putting myself out there to be constantly generating leads.
Well, what if that's not your intention?
It does. Your intention or not is kind of irrelevant.
Well, just ignore all the people that try and get at you.
Your intention's super relevant, I
Yeah.
feel like. I mean, it's okay to
Not
learn
really.
from your mistakes. And, like, if your boyfriend doesn't like it and you've posted a provocative photo, then hear him out, respect
And
your
delete
man,
it or
and
something.
don't post that.
Yeah.
But women do reach out to men, like,
That's
a lot.
no, that's exceedingly rare.
It's maybe for some men.
Okay, we'll go around the table. How many DMs have you sent to men? Into the mic, please.
I don't have a number. Like,
How
I don't
many?
know. A couple.
How many?
10, maybe.
How many DMs have you received from guys? Hundreds?
Not hundreds. Probably like 50. I don't know.
Okay, so 1 to 5. What about you?
I haven't ever sent it to a man, but like I have sent it to a woman, so like it's different. But I've gotten a bunch, so
How many DMs have you gotten?
I don't know how many.
Like, it doesn't. You don't have to give me like set.
Like a range.
Just like more than 100 DMs.
On Instagram, no. My account's private.
How many on Instagram?
I don't know. 50
20?
-ish. I keep it pretty private.
Okay, what about you?
Probably like 5 to 10.
5 to 10. You've messaged the guy.
Yeah.
How many DMs have you gotten on Instagram from like just guys? Over 100?
Probably.
Okay. What
I've
about-
never DM'd a guy like that.
Have you ever gotten a DM on Instagram?
Yeah.
How many? Over 100?
I don't think so.
Okay. What about you?
I personally have not DM'd a guy, but my boyfriend gets a lot of DMs from women. So it's like, just because I don't do it doesn't mean other women don't.
Yep.
And he doesn't really
How
necessarily...
many? Okay, but so you've never DM'd a guy. How many DMs have you gotten from men?
Tons.
Oh, how many?
I don't know.
Thousands? Hundreds?
Yeah.
Okay, so 0 to hundreds. What about you?
I have not DM'd a guy, and I've probably gotten 100.
The reality. Okay, or Steve, we'll have you come. How many DMs have you sent out?
I've sent some DMs.
Did you get DM'd by girls?
Rarely.
Rarely.
It does happen, but it's
pretty
going to be
rare.
a fire picture. The algorithm's going to love it.
Right.
And honestly, it's mostly because I've already interacted with that person, not just a one-off
Just like
person
a
that I don't
cold
even know.
DM. Sure, Madison.
Yeah.
What about you?
It's rare.
I've gotten hundreds of DMs and I've probably sent
You're hiding
2.
behind the mic.
2 in my life.
Okay, so you were saying what again?
That men do get DMs from women.
It happens.
And
It happens, but it's just not
So,
to the
but what-
extent that women
Yeah.
are getting DMs from men.
Yeah, but you can't expect your man not to, like, or your man can't just expect you to never post a beautiful photo of yourself because men will like it. Like, that's a
Yeah.
man's problem.
Well,
Those guys.
it depends the type of photo. If it's like a thirst trap,
Yeah.
frankly, would be better if a girl's Instagram was on private. But this whole comparison between men and women get way more attention online than do men. Like, you take an average guy, he's never getting a DM in his life. And take an average woman, she's getting hundreds of DMs if she has like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 followers on Instagram.
Most relationships don't come from DMs, though. Like, some
Right,
do.
but we're talking about getting sexual attention.
That's going to happen when a woman walks out of her house.
Okay, so but what's the point you're trying to make here?
That the man can't, like, I agree with you. Your woman shouldn't be posting, like, provocative photos if that makes him uncomfortable. If it doesn't, whatever. But respect your man, but don't control your woman.
Well,
Yep.
what you call controlling, I call having a boundary.
That's okay.
It's not about controlling.
You were
Go
gonna
ahead.
speak. Go ahead.
I mean,
No,
if
it's-
you might think it's about.
I do think that's slightly control. Well, it depends. Like, your boundary's cool. Like, I don't think it's, like, okay
It would never. I mean, I would hope that a girl just gets this.
Yeah.
Like, she just. I don't want to have to like try to explain this to a woman, but it's some people have bad habits, I guess you could say, but it would never be a controlling thing. I would just break up with the girl, or I would just never take her seriously. So if you
I feel
want a
like that
guy to
should,
take
like-
you, if you want a guy to take you seriously, act in a way that a guy will take you seriously.
could she not post, like, if you and your girl were at a pool party, could she not post a picture with you there? because it's
I
a
wouldn't
thirst
go
trap.
to. I mean, you're asking the wrong guy about this. I wouldn't go to. A
Or
pool
like you're
party,
on the
but-
beach with her.
Well,
I'll
okay,
answer that.
there's differences though, because there's like you're with 3 of your girlfriends and you're in a bikini and you're just doing like a normal pose, and then there's the pose where you're looking over your shoulder, you're sticking your ass out, or you're like in doggy position basically, and these chicks are like, you're looking down fucking Main Street. Yeah, that's a little provocative.
I agree, and I feel that's
And
a
some
fair
women
boundary
post
to have.
photos like that, and
Yeah.
hey, look, whatever, do you, but I'm not going to take you seriously in a long-term relationship.
That's fair. It's a fair boundary. It's not controlling.
Steve, were you going to have something?
No,
on
it's
this?
pretty much just what you said. Like, if I'm with my girl at a pool party, the picture that she's posting, it's not going to be something flying off how sexy she is. I know she's sexy, and that's all that that is all that matters. Okay, we're going to keep it a little bit modest, at least, for the picture posting.
Yeah. So like, would you take a picture with her and like post
Maybe,
it?
yeah,
like,
maybe standing straight up and looking.
What if she's kissing you and her butt's showing? Is that too much? But she's kissing you.
But why does she need to show her ass off?
Because she's kissing you. Like, you know
But-
what I mean?
Oh my God! Look,
I want her ass to only be seen by me if we're in a committed relationship.
So no one at that beach or pool party can see her ass either.
It's different when you're flaunting it on Instagram, hunting for likes, attention,
I agree.
follows.
I agree. But yeah.
I'm not gonna control and say you are gonna wear a 1960s swimsuit one piece. I'm not gonna do that. I mean, it is
fair.
the 21st century, but traditional
it's not.
values.
For me, it's not about control. It's about having boundaries and standards. I'm never going to say, you can't do this. All I can control is what I do. So, you want to go do it? Okay. We're no longer in a relationship. I'm not going to take you seriously in a relationship if you are engaging in these activities that I view to be that's single girl behavior. Look, when a woman says that you're controlling, toxic, insecure for not wanting your girl to go party 4 or 5 nights a week and get drunk and put herself in these sorts of situations, that's basically essentially just shaming language. You're trying to shame men out of using our masculine instincts to keep her out of positions that put the relationship at risk. There's absolutely no reason that a man should allow his girlfriend to put the relationship at risk. And I do think it's the case that if you're going out and partying and getting drunk and being around these kinds of people in these kinds of environments, you are putting your relationship at risk. So
I can see why you would think that. I think that in a way, like, you obviously have to have that communication with your partner, and just like a job, you have to have qualifications to be in a relationship, because it turns into marriage and it grows into a family or whatever that becomes. So to respect your partner's boundaries is not to be controlling, but to have that communication with your partner and see where they lie, where you lie. Like, before you even get into it, like, I won't be with you now, 2 years later, that's where it becomes a little controlling.